Hi everybody, I'm back again. I'm doing this in reverse. I was skimming through the live prior to her last one that she did, and she decided to go into religion again. I don't know why. I guess there was another Muslim in her chat that she said was judging her. I don't know because I didn't see the chat. So let's get into it. And by the way, this thing's like, it's a long one. How long is this? An hour and 15 minutes. I'm like almost towards the end of it. I'm not going to bore you with the entire thing because it's boring. So I'm just going to do the last portion.
Olives. Just a few. What the hell? What was that? Oh well. It's burned. Bismillah.
That giant mixing bowl used for baking is her bowl. You know, there's a trick, Chantal, with healthy eating. Use smaller plates.
My dishes are big because I used to do bigger mukbangs.
Yeah, right. You probably
So
still
yummy.
do mukbangs on a feeder's channel. I wouldn't put it past you. Is that the call to prayer? Sounded like it.
No, he's crying over burnt broccoli.
I don't have my earphones on. I think that is the call to prayer.
I'm done. I have to pray when I get off here.
Oh, she's ignoring it
It's
to
already?
eat. Wow.
What the heck?
Sinner. Wow, unbelievable. And the fact that she's going to get on here and try to talk religion and she's sitting there stuffing her face while all of us hear the call to prayer. Now, I've said it before and I'm going to say it again. I am not someone currently in my life that follows any type of religion. I do believe in God. That being said, like, she's the one, like, it's so annoying that she always constantly brings up religion. None of us do. She does. Anyways, I'm biting my tongue right now.
Really? Hey, Amber. Amy. It's so good. And dusty. Yeah, it's not really that huge of a bowl.
And let me just say this. I'm going to say this. I was raised Catholic. And going through the things that I've gone through, seeing my son suffer over the years and all of that, I was angry at God for many, many years. And then when my son passed away, I was actually there when he died. I'll probably talk about it like at a later time. I'm not going to talk about it now. That kind of brought me back to God, not to any type of religion, but I think I found God in a different way. I don't know. I think many of you that have lost anyone close to you, especially anyone that has lost a child, will probably understand what I'm talking about. So that's my relationship with God at this point in my life.
It's the bottom.
And I don't want to be like preachy here because I know certain people don't like it.
Yeah, I'm purple.
Not trying to do that.
Well, I mean pork, but meatloaf with cheese is so freaking good.
No, thank you.
No. Haram Freya.
Haram. Oh, I'm guessing.
Did you see?
I'm guessing that the Muslim in the chat, Freya, I believe this person's name is, probably made a comment about her sitting there eating while the call to prayer was going on. So I believe, I'm not absolutely sure, but I'm kind of guessing that that's what the comment was about.
Well, Freya, that's up to me what I want to do, right? It's not called gluttony, it's called eating disorder and addiction.
That's an excuse.
Aren't you Muslim? Why are you picking on people?
How's that
That's not any
picking?
better.
That's not picking up. See,
Hi,
this is
Purple
the thing.
Mermaid.
This is a common thing with Chantal, is that she tries to flip it back around and deflect towards the person. If somebody calls her out on something, and they are absolutely correct, whoever this Freya individual is, absolutely correct. And what does Chantal do? Deflect. No, it's you. You're the one. Typical.
And weren't you smoking? Oh.
See? That's kind of, you know what that reminds me of right there? That reminds me of what she did with Shannon. When Shannon was like literally, her friend Shannon, for all of you that haven't been here, that was a really good friend. I believe it was a friend she had for like 25 years. Tried to help her and get out of the relationship with Nader, and came into the live chat, basically putting Chantal on blast for her own good. She decided to throw some dirt about Shannon into the conversation. So that's what Chantal does. If you call her out, if she has any dirt on you, and if she doesn't like being called out, she will throw whatever dirt she has on you in your face. That's how she works. Deflection. Teflon. Nothing sticks to her.
So by that logic, because I have a weak moment with an addiction
Excuse.
to cannabis or to fast food, I should just go ahead and eat pork. I should just not pray.
No.
I should just do everything haram, because why not, right?
A weak moment is one time, messing up. A weak moment isn't an entire, or not even an entire, over a month in Bangkok, getting baked every day and being a filthy pig, eating and filthy, like in general, every day for over a month, Chantal. That's not, just a little, mistake, whatever. So stop trying to make that happen, because we all witnessed it. So stop. Please. Little mishap. And then another thing, I have an eating disorder. Are you going to use that for the rest of your life, Chantal? Is that going to be your excuse for your bad behavior? I have an eating disorder. No, I don't think so. If you're aware of your conditions and you're aware of your addictions, then seek help. Stop using them as an excuse.
I tell ya. No, I don't, SB. I have a big work week next week to prep for. Hope everyone has nice, Mimi Cherry. Good luck.
And I mean, this goes to show that she doesn't even follow the rules of Islam at all.
Yeah. No, but hi, Megan.
And before you even come, Chantal, and say some BS, years ago when I worked with women of the Muslim faith, and during the job allowed this. They did do their prayer during the day at the job. So you have no excuses. Stuffing your face right now as you actually hear the call to prayer, and so does everyone else, is not an excuse to not pray.
Brown rice, I find tastes different.
Especially if you're on here wearing hijab, trying to, go into this Islamic life and, follow the Quran and all of this. You're trying to show that. You're trying to preach that. Then you can't come on here with this type of behavior. And then when somebody called you out on it, try to throw it back in their face. No, that's not how that works, Chantal.
I don't like the taste of
Be
brown rice,
accountable.
really. Brown basmati is not as bad, but
this right here is why I believe
one
the
day
diet will
fine.
fail, or the lifestyle change will fail, because she does not like to be held accountable for anything.
Chicken stock in my rice.
What is she using a serving spoon to feed her face?
Great for diabetes. Yeah.
Oh, the scraping of the bowl. Nails on a chalkboard for me. I hate it.
All right, meal number 2 down. Really, Amber? Ketchup? Potato tacos.
I'm wondering if that Freya person got blocked by Teardrop.
That looked hilarious. Soul searching?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, hot tea. I was so hungry. I kind of just... It's better to eat slow.
When do you ever do
Ew, really?
that?
Cottage cheese and ketchup? Oh, no. Oh, hell no. Yeah, true Steelers. Lasagna is my comfort food.
When does she ever not talk about food?
Lasagna. I saw a video of like a girl who bought, she was in Canada. She bought all the ingredients
How much
for
of this is left? Not that much. And then I'm
to make a lasagna. It cost her
end it.
$70. Like, just buy a lasagna. Like, it's cheaper. That's crazy. That's crazy expensive.
Because homemade is better. That's why.
So yeah.
So go pray now, Chantal.
Yeah. So hard to find balance right for you. So yeah. And can I also remind people, like, before they come in here and judge me as a Muslim, that
here we go.
people don't keep that same energy with Christians. Christians can sin all day long.
Excuse me, Christians are probably one of the most judgiest group of people, so I don't know what you're talking about. Get out of here, Chantal.
They can don't forget, Christianity, adultery is a sin. You're technically supposed to be married as well. Like, there's so many rules in Christianity that people don't judge other Christians on. But when they see a Muslim,
Yeah,
they come in
do.
here and they forget that Muslims are human and they sin as well, and it's up to God to judge. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's so weird.
No, it's not up to God to judge.
I never said I was a perfect Muslim. I
here
never
we
did.
go
But it
with
doesn't
that.
change the fact that I believe in God. That I believe in God in Islam. You know what I mean? It's so stupid.
First of all, majority of your viewers are from the Western world, probably the United States, Chantal. And a majority of the United States, you know, yeah, they are Christians. And Christians judge other Christians very harshly. They do not just only judge Muslims. So there you go with your radicalism statement right there. Whatever Salah's teaching you or whatever you're watching, because that's not the case. I don't believe that, you know, Christians seek and just only judge Muslim people harshly. That's not true. And in fact, let me read you a little verse from the Bible, just in case you need to learn. It's John 7:24. It says, "Do not judge according to appearance, but judge with righteous judgment." So what that means is that righteous judgment sees sin for what it is and is not afraid to point it out. So everybody that's calling you out, that's a Christian, Chantal, is calling you out for your, how can I say, sin or whatever. And even the Muslim people in the chat are calling you out for your sin. So you need to shut your mouth. and go read the Quran, you false faker poser.
But whatever. And they also forget that in Islam, it's haram to judge another Muslim person. It's not up to you.
Yes, it
It's
is.
just as haram to gossip and to put people,
Gossip?
other
Who's
Muslims
gossip?
down. So I really
No,
don't
it's
get
not.
it. Yeah, true. Rage bait. Yeah, that's really sad. Also haram.
That's not sad. And you're laughing about
We're a
it?
work in progress, yes. I have a lot of past demons that, you know, like my addiction to cannabis. Like,
First of all, if somebody, oh look, there is that her prayer call. If somebody is into religion, whether it be Islam or Christianity, you know, from what I've learned is that you go around and you spread the word, whether it be the word of, you know, the great prophet Muhammad, whether it be the word of Jesus Christ. You know, you're sharing, you know, that education, those thoughts, that love, whatever, to your fellow neighbor, Chantal. So for another Muslim to come in here and call you out on your crap, I don't see that as haram. And for Christians to come in here and call you out on your crap, I don't see that as a sin. I see that as people of faith, whatever faith that is, doing what their God tells them to do. And that means living a righteous life and calling what is sin, sin. And that is you, Chantal.
you know, when I was going to Thailand, I was like, you know, like that came right back. That doesn't go
Whatever.
away. I find when you're addicted to something, you have an addictive personality and you become addicted to something, it
Full
never
crap.
fully goes away.
You're
And if you
full of crap.
reintroduce it into your life,
That's not true.
a lot harder.
That's an excuse. This is, do you see the jail talk? This is what I'm talking about, jail talk. She's using it as an excuse. Do you know how many people out in the world with addictions, millions, are able to live and function and not use the excuse, oh, I'm in Bangkok, I'm going to go get blitzed? No, they don't, Chantal. So stop. Please stop using that as an excuse. Are you, like I said, are you going to be doing this for the rest of your life? It gets old. You're 40. If you live to see 45, are you still going to be doing the same thing? I suspect so.
Religion is a club. All you need is belief. Everything else is irrelevant. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Belief is the major thing. Hi,
And
Bear.
you don't
That's why you take the
believe.
Shahada. The first step is that you believe.
You don't
You know?
believe.
Hi, Bear. Hi.
She's so
Shrimp
full of
basket.
crap, man.
Did you guys see the Dua Lipa? I think it's Dua Lipa. Is
She
it Dua
she reminds me of the people. There's people, let's just say Christianity, for instance, that they believe that they will be forgiven for everything that they do. Now, I understand being born again. You know, you get baptized, you're born again, whatever. But there's a certain group of people that will sin every week. And then when they go to church, they think that they're washed of their sins. So they could be, you know, having affairs, beating their children, doing whatever. And they belong, you know, to that group that they think that they're forgiven because they go to church every week, that God's going to forgive them because they did their little part. Chantal reminds me of that type of person because she thinks she took the Shahada and that she is a believer. She's anointed. And whatever she says, she's protected. That's not the way it works, Chantal. You have to actually truly believe, and you actually have to open the Quran and read it.
Lipa? Her Diet Coke drink that has jalapenos and pickles in it? I don't know. Yeah, Muslims are human. Exactly. Exactly.
Whoever said they weren't.
Like, that's the only person I'm accountable to.
Please.
In regards to my sins is God. I don't have to answer to random people on the internet. You know
Yeah,
what I
you
mean?
do.
And if God is
You
merciful,
do. You actually do, Chantal, because you are a representative of Islam, and especially you're a representative of Islamic women. And I think it's a travesty that you're out here on YouTube with this behavior, gluttony, getting high, the foul mouth, just everything about you. And this is the example that you're giving to the world of an Islamic woman, and that's not what Islamic women are. They're not anything like you. It's disgusting.
and can forgive
Please.
sins, Who the heck am I going to atone to with another human being who also sins? I don't think so. Yes, I think it's her. It's like viral right now. Like to
Because
try it, it's like the,
you're supposed to live in a righteous path. I don't like I believe this applies to Islam as well. Chantal. And right now what you're doing right now is not a righteous path in any religion.
Coke with ice, and then you put some pickle juice, pickled jalapeno juice, put pickles in it and pickled jalapenos in it. I love pickled food, but even that sounds weird to me. I don't know. Yeah, she is strawberries and cream. He almost puked. I know, I saw him spit it out, yeah. Yeah. I would try it once. Maybe I would like it, I don't know. I tried pickles and ice cream once, and, you know, it was really good. You should only vacate in Muslim countries until you get your visa under control. Yeah, true. Thailand is a little bit of a trigger. But look at Canada. The hell? I have a question, and I'm not trying to be rude at all. I'm in a way religious, I don't know. But with the cannabis, is it a sin just because it's illegal? It's technically, it's haram to... There's nothing, like, okay, in the Quran, like, it says that anything that intoxicates your mind is haram. So alcohol, drugs, and I can see why, because... Yeah, like you become dependent on it, and intoxicate your body, stuff like that. So,
But you did
anything
it
that
for
makes
over
you
a
like,
month.
you know. Although I think CBD is not haram because it's like medicinal, you know. But I don't know. Like some people argue for cannabis, like if it's used recreationally just to get high, then it's haram. But if it's used for medicinal, I don't know. So stop leaving Kuwait then. Yeah, I'm more on track here and clear-minded and. No dairy and minimum gluten.
I don't think she's on track there. I think she gets pharmaceutical shit. So, you know, figure out what that is.
Yeah, you guys
I think we all know what
how
it
you
is.
eat and stuff? Yeah. Yes. So. Yeah, true, purple bed. Hearing about this pickle drink. No problem, Jordan. Cucumber heartburn. Okay, I'm gonna get off.
Okay, so I'm gonna end this right here. So that's all I wanted to cover. Like I don't like to come on here and talk about religion, because, you know, everybody has their own beliefs or whatever. I just thought I'd share my opinion on it. You know, some might agree with it, some might not. I just think, like I said, the way that the world is today with, especially what's going on in the Middle East, and not only that, but especially the issues that we have, in the United States as far as, crimes against different religions and things like that. And I don't know. I just think it's a shame that Chantal is on here and basically as a representative of Muslim women. And you know, there might be some people that this might be their first view of a woman of the Islamic faith. It might be Chantal, you know, their first, you know, watching of it, and they might think that all women of Islam behave this way, and it's not true. It's just a shame. I don't like it. I know a lot of people don't like it, and like I said, I don't want to get preachy on here about you know, religion and God, because I know some people don't believe. That's cool. That's fine. You know, there's atheists. I get it. I've been there myself. But yeah, I just thought I'd share my opinion. It's just like it makes me sad in a way. I don't know. You know what it is too? I think watching this video and then like, cause I get in my brain a lot. My son's birthday is coming up in November. So it's like just a lot of things. And this isn't like a pity party. I don't want you to feel sorry for me or anything. I'm just sharing this because I know there's other people out there that have been through similar things, and you can relate. That's all. That's it for me. I'm rambling. I'm in one of those moods. Anyways, that's it for me, guys. So I'll see you when I see you. Bye.